It's 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. The world outside is quiet, the city lights flicker in the distance, and your apartment feels both safe and strangely empty. You've had a fine day. Nothing special, nothing awful. Maybe you checked off a few tasks, maybe you didn't. The hours slip by in a blur of routine. You finish dinner, maybe watch a show, and then, in the quiet of your room, you open Instagram for a quick look. Just a few minutes, you tell yourself. The scroll begins. A friend buying a house, someone hiking Patagonia, another celebrating a promotion, a wedding, a new puppy, a perfectly plated dinner. Suddenly, your day feels less fine. A creeping anxiety settles in, like a shadow stretching across your mind. You start comparing. Your apartment feels small, your job stagnant, your dinner uninspired. The silence in your room grows heavier. You didn't hike, get promoted, or bake bread. You just existed. You wonder if that's enough. In the glow of your phone, existence feels like falling behind. Every post is a reminder of what you haven't done, where you haven't been. This isn't just envy. It's a deep questioning of your life's direction. Are you making the right choices? Are you missing out on something essential? Your phone becomes a catalog of all the lives you're not living. Each swipe is a window into another reality, another version of you that could have been. It's a mirror reflecting thousands of shinier possibilities. You see yourself, but also every path you didn't take. Your brain starts comparing your messy reality to everyone else's polished narrative. The gap between your life and their highlight reels feels impossibly wide. You close the app, but the feeling lingers. The silence is louder now, filled with questions you can't quite answer. The anxiety follows you to bed, whispering, "Am I enough? Am I happy? Why does everyone else seem to have it figured out?" You replay moments from your day, searching for meaning, for proof that you're not falling behind. You wanted a distraction but found a rabbit hole of self-doubt. The more you try to shake it off, the deeper it seems to go. And even though you know it's not real, it feels real. The logic doesn't matter at midnight. The digital world turns simple existence into a competition you never signed up for. You wonder if everyone else feels this way, or if it's just you. And that's the trap. One scroll, and suddenly, you're questioning everything. In the stillness of the night, your mind races, searching for reassurance, for answers, for peace. Millennials are the digital bridge generation, the last to remember life before the internet, the first to have adulthood shaped by it. We've watched the world transform in real time. We recall boredom, landlines, paper maps, and libraries. I remember calling my best friend's house and hoping her parents would answer, or getting lost on a road trip because the map was upside down. Our childhoods were analog, our social circles local. We made plans face to face, and sometimes we just showed up at each other's doors. Then came dial-up, MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Suddenly our lives had a digital footprint. We didn't just adopt social media, we grew up with it, learning the rules as they were written. I remember the thrill of my first like, and the sting of a post that went unnoticed. We remember forming identities without an audience, experiencing moments without the urge to post. There was freedom in privacy, and joy in being present. Now, we straddle two worlds, private lives and public personas. Every moment is a potential post, every memory filtered and curated. Standing on this bridge, it's easy to feel like you don't fully belong to either side. Sometimes, I miss the simplicity of before, but I'm also grateful for the connections and opportunities the digital world brings. Our generation carries both worlds inside us, navigating nostalgia and innovation, always searching for balance. Before the internet, comparison was local. Your neighbor, your classmate, your cousin. Your world was small, and so were your reference points. The Joneses lived down the street, not across the globe. You measured yourself against people you actually knew. Social media shattered that boundary. Now you compare yourself to everyone, everywhere, all at once. Your feed is a highlight reel from every corner of the planet. Your neighborhood is global. The yardstick for success is infinite and ever-changing. Our brains aren't built for this much social information. Suddenly, you're not just keeping up with your city, but with the world. Instead of a tribe of 150, we're measuring ourselves against hundreds, sometimes thousands, of curated lives. It's not just your friends, it's strangers, celebrities, and people you'll never meet. The result? A constant sense of inadequacy. You wonder if you're falling behind, no matter where you live. No matter what you achieve, someone online is doing it bigger, faster, better. A friend in Berlin lands a dream job, a stranger in Seoul buys a new apartment, someone in Cape Town runs a marathon. The goalposts aren't just moved, they're scattered worldwide. Success is always somewhere else, just out of reach. Instead of motivation, you feel paralyzed. The sheer scale of comparison can make you freeze. The feed distorts reality, making ordinary life seem like failure. Even your happiest moments can feel small. We believe everyone else is living a cinematic life, while we're stuck in the mundane. It's easy to forget that most people only share their best moments. The global neighborhood is dazzling, but its windows always show a better party. And sometimes, it feels like you're the only one not invited. Around the world, people share the same struggle, wondering if they measure up, feeling lost in a sea of endless yardsticks. The global neighborhood connects us, but it also makes us question where we truly belong. On social media, you're constantly measuring your behind-the-scenes chaos against everyone else's carefully edited highlight reel. It's like watching a movie trailer and thinking you know the whole story. Your real life is full of mess, laundry mountains, awkward silences, burnt toast, spilled coffee, boredom, and days when you just can't get motivated. But what do you post? The highlights, vacations, parties, perfect meals, sunsets, and those rare moments when everything looks just right. We curate our lives, editing out the awkward, the boring, the real. Only the best moments make the cut. Social media is the trailer, not the movie. It skips the doubts, the dullness, the real stuff. The arguments, the tears, the nights spent alone with takeout and Netflix, they don't make the feed. The problem? We start to believe everyone's trailer is their full story. We forget about the scenes that end up on the cutting room floor. Our brains stitch together hundreds of highlight reels into a false narrative of constant success, endless fun, and perfect relationships. It's overwhelming, and it's not real. The feed makes our messy reality feel like a personal failing. We wonder, why can't I get it together like everyone else? Even influencers have bad days, they just don't post them. Behind every perfect post is a pile of outtakes, stress, and self-doubt. The highlight reel effect convinces us our struggles are unique when they're actually universal. Everyone has insecurities, setbacks, and days that don't go as planned. We forget, everyone has a behind the scenes. The mess, the mistakes, the real moments are what make us human, and you're not alone in them. Hobbies used to be just for joy. Baking, hiking, painting, playing guitar. Now everything's potential content. That hike, a photo op. That recipe, a TikTok. The influencer economy says every passion can be a side hustle, every moment brandable. The line between living and performing blurs. Leisure becomes labor. Joy becomes stress. Even rest is optimized for engagement. Personal branding isn't just for influencers anymore. For many millennials, it's an expectation. Every post, every story, every comment is curated to fit an online persona. The pressure to present a perfect marketable self is relentless. It's not just about sharing life, it's about selling a version of yourself. For millennials, the pressure to monetize is strong, but it comes at the cost of authenticity. The constant curation can make it hard to know where the persona ends and the real self begins. When your identity is a brand, changing feels impossible. The pressure to curate, perform, and brand yourself online shapes not just how others see you, but how you see yourself. Social media platforms are engineered to keep you scrolling, but it's not just random content that keeps you hooked. Algorithms track every like, pause, and scroll, learning exactly what grabs your attention, especially posts that trigger envy, anxiety, or insecurity. For example, if you linger on a post about someone's perfect vacation or new job, the algorithm takes note and feeds you more of the same, amplifying those feelings of inadequacy. This creates a feedback loop. You feel behind, see more success stories, and end up feeling even worse. It's a cycle that's hard to break. The platform profits from your attention, not your happiness. The more you engage, the more ads you see, and the more data they collect. Unlike old media, these algorithms personalize your insecurities, poking at your sore spots relentlessly. Psychologists call this negative reinforcement. The more you react, the more you're shown. It's not a conspiracy, it's business. Tech companies design these systems to maximize engagement, even if it means making you feel worse. Many people report feeling manipulated, like when you're having a bad day and suddenly your feed is full of people living their best lives. The result is a system that magnifies your anxieties for profit. All these forces, comparison, highlight reels, branding, algorithms, create a perfect storm for an identity crisis. In a world where every scroll brings a new version of success, it's easy to lose sight of who you are beneath the noise. Millennials face endless options and curated perfection, leading to confusion and self-doubt. Have you ever wondered if the choices you make are truly yours, or just borrowed from someone else's highlight reel? You see friends becoming parents, others traveling, some climbing the corporate ladder, and wonder if you're missing out. Maybe you remember a time when your dreams felt simpler, before the world started measuring them in likes and followers. The pressure to figure it out is intense, but the ground keeps shifting. Who are you when no one is watching? When the notifications stop and the feed goes quiet, what remains? The self becomes a performance, shaped by what you think will be liked. Are you curating your life, or living it? Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. You start to question what you genuinely want versus what you've been influenced to want. Is your ambition truly yours, or is it a reflection of what you think you should desire? The gap between your online persona and real self grows, leading to exhaustion and imposter syndrome. You might even start to feel like a stranger in your own life. Are your desires truly yours, or just echoes of your feed? In the quiet moments, do you recognize the person you've become, or are you still searching for the answer? Maybe the real question isn't, who am I, but who am I becoming? If you feel stuck in this cycle, know this, it's not your fault. Leading psychologists agree, the anxiety and self-doubt you feel are not personal failings, but predictable responses to a system engineered for profit, not well-being. Your anxiety and self-doubt are normal reactions to an abnormal digital environment. Experts warn that algorithms are designed to amplify outrage, comparison, and insecurity, because these emotions keep us scrolling. Social media is designed to keep you engaged, not happy. The platforms profit from your attention, not your fulfillment. Blaming yourself is like blaming yourself for getting wet in the rain. The system is built to make disengagement difficult, and self-criticism easy. Recognizing the system as the problem is the first step to reclaiming your sense of self. Collective awareness is growing. Communities and experts are pushing for ethical design and digital literacy. Move from self-blame to critical awareness. Ask yourself, what is this platform designed to make me feel? Studies show that questioning these motives can reduce their power over you. The game is rigged to keep you playing, not to make you whole. Policymakers and advocates are calling for systemic change, regulation, transparency, and accountability. Extend yourself some grace. You're human in a machine that wasn't built for you. But together, we can demand a system that serves us, not the other way around. So, what now? How do you actually start finding your worth beyond the screen? The answer isn't to disappear offline, but to build a life and self-worth outside the digital world. Start small, join a local club, volunteer, or reconnect with an old friend in person. These real-world connections can spark joy and confidence in ways a like button never could. Curate your feed with intention. Unfollow, mute, or block what drags you down. Try this. For every negative account you remove, follow one that inspires you or teaches you something new. Fill your digital space with inspiration, laughter, and authenticity. Share your real wins and struggles. Chances are, you'll inspire someone else to do the same. Treat your feed like a garden. Weed it regularly. Set boundaries. Try a no-phone hour each day, or leave your device in another room while you work or relax. More importantly, invest in your offline life. Pick up a new hobby, learn a skill, or simply spend time outdoors. One millennial shared how joining a hiking group not only boosted her mood, but also led to lifelong friendships. Do hobbies for joy, not content. Walk without your phone. Have honest conversations. Read a real book. Host a game night or a potluck. Moments like these remind you that connection doesn't need a filter. These small acts of disconnection are radical self-preservation. Meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in silence can help you reconnect with your true self. They help you remember who you are when no one's watching. One person found that writing letters to their future self helped them see their growth beyond what any post could capture. Build self-worth rooted in real experiences and relationships. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and let others lift you up. Your life isn't a performance. The most beautiful moments are often the ones no one else sees. Your worth isn't up for debate. Remind yourself daily, you are valuable, just as you are. You are enough in all your messy, unfiltered reality. Sharing your authentic self can inspire others to do the same. Log off long enough to remember that. The world is waiting for the real you, beyond the screen.